Hey guys, Aftershock here, my first episode of Mountain Blade, Warband. I saw people playing it online, my friends told me about it and they said it's lots of fun. It's an old kind of game-ish, old, I don't know, 2006, 7, 5, something like that. Anyway, it looks very fun, and I know a bit about it, not a whole ton. Welcome, adventurer, to Mountain Blade Warband. Before beginning the game, you must create your character. Remember that in the traditional medieval society depicted in the game, war and politics are usually dominated by male members of the nobility. Ha! That does not, however, mean that you should not choose to play a female character, or one who is not of noble birth. Male nobles may have a somewhat easier start, but women and commoners can attain all of the same goals. In fact, may have a much more interesting, if more challenging, early game. Yeah, male. You were born years ago, in a land far away. Your father was an impoverished noble, a traveling merchant, a veteran warrior, a hunter, a steppe nomad, a thief, a go-back. No, just kidding. Who's our father? My father was he wasn't a nomad, he wasn't a thief, he wasn't a hunter, he was a veteran warrior. As a child, your family scrabbled out a meager living from your father's wages as a guardsman to the local lord. It was not an easy existence, and you were too poor to get much of an education. You learned mainly how to defend yourself on the streets, with or without a weapon in hand. You started to learn about the world almost as soon as you could walk and talk. You spent your early life as a page in a nobleman's court, a apprentice, a shop assistant, a street urchin, a stepchild. A steppy child. I don't know. Well, I was definitely not a steppy child, whatever that is. I don't want to be a street urchin. Maybe a shop assistant? Or crafts? A page at an nobleman's court. That sounds good. As a boy growing out of childhood, you were sent to live in the court of one of the nobles of the land. Therefore, your first lessons were in humility, as you waited upon the lords and ladies of the household. But from their chess games, their gossip, even the poetry of great deeds and courtly love, oh my god. You quickly began to learn about the adult world of conflict and competition. You also learned from the rough games with the other children, who battered at each other with sticks in imitation of their elder swords. Then, as the young adult, life changed as it always does. You became a squire, a troubadour, I don't know what that is, a university student, a goods peddler, a smith, a game poacher. Let's be, I think this is telling us what our skills were. I think. I'm pretty sure that's what this is. So, goods peddler will maybe give us, like, speech stuff. Maybe like, we can get better deals or something. University, maybe we're, I don't know, smarter. Don't know what that is. Squire, game poacher. I'll be a, squire. Though the distinction fell sudden to you, somewhere along the way you had become a man, and the whole world seemed to change around you. When you were named a squire to a noble at court, you practiced long hours with weapons, learning how to deal out hard knocks and how to take them too. You were instructed in your obligations to your lord, and of your duties to those who might one day be your vassals. But in addition to learning the chivalric ideal, you also learned about the less uplifting side. Old warriors' stories of ruthless power politics, of betrayals and usurpations, I think, so you say it, of men who use guile as well as valor to achieve their aims. Oh gosh. Squire didn't seem as nice as it sounded. But soon everything changed and you decided to strike out on your own as an adventurer. What made you take this decision was personal revenge. The loss of a loved one. Wanderlust, being forced out of your home, lust for money and power. Let's make a story here. So my father was a guardsman. I grew up as a as a squire, and a page and a squire in a noble court. I rose above my father. I was ashamed of his upbringing. And now I have a lust to be even better and more powerful. It's like the lust for money and power, is it? Only you know exactly what caused you to give up your old life and become an adventurer. To everyone else, it's clear that you're now motivated solely by personal gain. Yeah! You want to be rich, powerful, respected, and feared. You want to be the one whom others hurry to obey. You want people to know your name and tremble whenever it is spoken. You want everything, and you won't let anyone stop you from having it. Become an adventurer and ride to your destiny. What will the game's saving policy be? Realistic, no quitting without saving. Allow me to quit without what? Saving policy. Realistic, no quitting without saving. What is that? Okay. I don't get this, but okay. Now enter your name and distribute your attribute, skill, and weapon points. You can click on various elements on the screen to learn how each one will affect your character. Oh gosh, it's complex looking. My name will be Sir Aftershock. Huzzah! Okay. Okay, so I'm looking at the top right here. When I zoom over something, it says it's what it is. Attributes, skills, and proficiencies. Let's start with attributes. Attribute strength. Every point adds +1 to hit points. The following skills cannot be developed beyond 1/3 of strength. Iron Flesh, Power Strength, Power. Okay, so some of these require some of the skills require higher attributes to get them. Okay. Agility. Each point gives 5 points and 5 weapon points and slightly increased movement speeds. The following skills cannot be developed beyond 1. Yeah. I'm not gonna read that part. Intelligence. Every point to intelligence immediately gives 1 extra skill point. Ooh, that's nice. Following skills cannot be developed. Oh gosh, that's a lot for intelligence actually. Charisma. Each point increases your party size limit by +1. The following skills cannot be developed beyond 1/3. Prisoner management, leadership, and trade. Okay. Each point to the skill increases hit points by 2. Personal skill. Not enough strength to learn this skill. Oh, it's already 3. Okay, so what kind of let's just do weapons first. That looks easiest. It's proficiencies. 100 weapons, 200 weapons, polearms. Pretty easy. Don't even have to read those. Weapon points 10. So I guess this just increases our skills of each of these weapons. So I think what kind of guy am I gonna be? Am I gonna be an archer? My Skyrim thing, I'm an archer, but I don't know if I want to do that. Thrower sounds really dumb. Crossbow, I think not. Just don't think I'll do archery. Polearms, maybe 200 weapons, 200 swords, great axes and mauls. Those are like berserker weapons. One-handed weapons, comes usage of one-handed swords, axes, and weapons. I think I'll take that. I'll just go like. Actually, no, I'll do some archery as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, can't increase that. Okay then. Okay, skills. Let's see. So many choices. Prisoner management. Every level of skill increases maximum number of prisoners by 5. Ooh. Engineer. Skill allows you to construct siege equipment and feed improvements more efficiently. Party skill. When your party healing speed is increased by 20% per level of the skill. Each point to the skill gives a 4% chance on a mortally struck party will be wounded rather than skilled. Oh, that sounds pretty good, but I don't know. Party seeing range is decreased by 10% per skill. Ooh, I think I want that. Spotting. 1 for spotting. What's trainer? Every day, each hero with the skill adds more experience to every other member of the party whose level is lower than his or her experience. Ooh, that sounds very good. What does that need? Intelligence. Let's get some, can you get a better trainer then? We aren't very intelligent. I think we should put some stuff in intelligence. Do another trainer now. Horse archery. Since we're gonna be mainly one-handed, I think that shield. So shield. Iron flush sounds pretty good. +2. Power strength. Melee down. Power throw. No, we don't. We use more powerful bows. Each point to the skill up to 4. Plus power up. Increases bow damage by 14. Ooh, that sounds pretty good actually. Let's get that. Leadership's good. Riding's pretty full right now. Athletics improves your running speed. Why not? Weapons master, it's full right now. Oh, we still need to do these. Maybe some strength. Some agility. Okay. Weapons master makes it easier to learn weapon proficiencies and increase proficiency limits. We can increase shield again. Iron flesh again. Looting. This will increase the amount of loot obtained by 10%. Ooh, that's nice. We want loot. Because we're going for money and power and riches. We want our loot. Oh, we can add another 5 weapon points. That's great. Let's put as many as we can. Oh, okay. Everything's 0. We're all good. Done. Sir Aftershock. Adjust your character's face using the buttons and the sliders. To rotate the head, click it on it and drag the mouse. Oh, I'm hideous. I don't want a crossbow. Oh gosh, I'm hideous. I'm gonna be somewhat old, so people will respect me. Hair color. Let's get a deep brown. Something. Oh gosh, some of these are pretty hideous. I gotta say. We have to look. What is that supposed to be? There we go. Beautiful. My hair suddenly just changed color. Oh, that looks pretty good. Oh gosh, these are complex. I'm leaving them. You hear about Calradia, a land torn between rival kingdoms battling each other for supremacy, a haven for knights and mercenaries, cutthroats and adventurers, all willing to risk their lives in pursuit of fortune, power, or glory. In this land, which holds great dangers and even greater opportunities, you believe you may leave your past behind and start a new life. You feel that finally you hold the key of your destiny in your hands, free to choose as you will, and that whatever course you take, great adventures will await you. Drawn by the stories you hear about Calradia and its kingdoms, you... Oh gosh, we have options. Join a caravan to Praven in the kingdom of Swadia. Join a caravan to Revadin in the kingdom of the beggars. Of the Sheriz in the Saranid Sultanate. Kirjit Kanet. So I got the kingdom of the Nords. The Rodux. Okay, I don't know who any of these people are. Let's go to let's go to Swadia. came by a caravan to the heartland of Calradia. Green shoots of wheat, barley and oats are beginning to push through the dark soil of the rolling hills. Oddly descriptive. And on the lower slopes of the snow-capped mountains, herds of cattle and sheep are grazing on the spring grass. Occasionally, too, no, I don't like that voice. You catch sight of one of the great war horses that are the pride of the Swati nobility. The land here is rich, but also troubled, as the occasional burnt-out farm bears witness. You keep a wide berth of the forests, where desperate men have taken refuge, and it is some relief when you crest a ridge and catch sight of the great port of Praven, its rooftops made golden by the last rays of the setting sun. You are exhausted by the time you find the inn in Praven, and fall asleep quickly. However, you awake before dawn, and are eager to explore your surroundings. You venture out into the streets, which are still deserted. All of a sudden, you hear a sound that stands the hairs of your neck on end. The rasp of a blade sliding from its scabbard. Oh gosh, sounds like we're gonna enter into a fight. Actually, I don't know how to fight with this game. I have a crossbow. How do I... Okay. Oh, oops. Can I pick that up? Oh gosh. How do I take out my... Ah. Okay. Okay. Delivered 6 damage. Receiving some damage. Out punch you. Oh. Blocks my shield. How do I beat you up? Oh gosh, I'm about to die. Ugh. What is this? Don't like the crossbow. Ow! Ugh! How do I... However, before you lose consciousness, you hear shouts and rush of footfalls. You wake to find yourself indoors, weak but alive. I don't know the controls. Options? Controls. Okay. I probably should have done this before. Just lost my first fight. Kick, you toggle weapon mode X. Equip item 1, equip item 2. Equip next weapon, equip next shield, scroll. Oh, okay. Drop weapon G, sheath weapon. Leave location, retreat. Okay. Merchant of Praven. How do I... So E is kick. Q is notes. Okay, I need to look up how to interact. Action F. Okay. Let's see, this one a voice for... Ah, you're awake. It's good to see that you could still walk. You're lucky that we came along. I had been speaking with the watch when we heard the sounds of a fight and ran to see what was happening. We didn't arrive in time to prevent you getting knocked down, but we may have saved you from getting your throat cut. Now, maybe you can help me. What does this man need? We've always had brigands in the hills, driven to banditry by war, debt, or love of violence. Recently, however, they've been getting bolder, leaving their camps in the wilds and venturing into town, looking for unwary prey. The The watch commander tells us it's because of all the fighting on the frontiers. Fewer men to keep an eye on the streets, but I'm not sure what to make of that. It seems to me that the most logical explanation is that these bandits have an ally inside the walls who helps them enter unnoticed and helps them identify particularly tempting targets. Last week, you see, they took my brother. I don't know what my brother was thinking. A lad from a prominent house, out alone after dark in times like these. Well, I suppose you were too, but you're a stranger here and don't know how bad things have become. He had no such excuse. But he's family, so what can I do? If you don't protect your kin, then people will start thinking that you can't protect your investments either. I can't have that. No doubt the gang will soon send word about a ransom, but I don't care to pay it. There's a cheapskate, just like me. So here's my proposition. You look like you've had a bit of experience with a blade. I have. And more importantly, you must have a bit of fire in your belly, or you wouldn't be coming to Colradia to seek your fortune. So here's what I'm asking you to do. Gather a small party, track down these bandits to their lair, teach them a lesson they won't forget, and you get my brother back safe. In return, you'll earn my lasting gratitude and a bit of silver. What do you say? I don't know if I really want to do this. This guy... I'm more important than this dude. This is just a petty squabble. I have better things to do than, Oh, I am handsome. I don't want a crossbow, though. I want a bow. Press tab to leave now. Oh, gosh. Oh, I see. It's like a world map. Gosh, this looks complex. Okay, so I'm at Craven, here. Let's look at the map controls. Zoom in, yep, wait, space, select, left mouse button, context menu, right mouse button. Okay. You are now viewing the overland map. Left click on the map to move your party to that location. Enter the selected town or pursue the selected party. Time will pause on the overland map if your party is not moving, waiting, or resting. To wait anywhere, simply press and hold down spacebar. I don't want to wait. That's weird. Okay, so yeah, we're not doing that quest. Let's go to this town. Can we do anything? The village of Eider seems to be flourishing. The fields and orchards are humming with activity, with filled sacks of grain and drying meat to testify the productivity of the village's cropland groups. Remember that this village and the surrounding lands belong to Count Murchad of the Kingdom of Swadia. The populace is indifferent to you. Well, I think I'm going to end the episode right here, actually, and figure out what to do with this town later. I'll see you all later. Peace.